Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2 of the SIU, the Next Generation Series. It's the Cobras taking on the Wolves in an action-packed game. We've got the lineup of the Cobras being shown right now. Can't wait to see how this game turns out. It'll be a thriller to watch. I'm Cody Ogg, your commissioner. Joined with me tonight by Ethan Castro and Billy King. Billy, hello.
Hello, Cody.
Yeah, what are your thoughts of this game?
Well, I reckon Wolves are going to want to have a win here and actually get a win on the board. And the Cobras just want to have to get a win here and take their lead.
Fair enough. One team wants to redeem themselves from last week and the other one wants to expand on their win. Obviously, Wolves losing dreadfully, unfortunately, to that Western Pirates side. Anyways, Luke and Magic Titas underway. Ethan on the sideline. How are you feeling for the lead up to this match?
Yeah, definitely should be a great game. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, Riley
Murray! Red hot. It's Riley Murray. Riley Murray gets this Canberra crowd nice and loud here.
Here we go. Tyrone Munro now busting off one. Here we go. We got some action early for the Canberra Cobras. Now they're going to come back on this right edge here for Tim James. He'll be brought down just past that 10-metre line. They're going to fold around in a zigzag formation again and land in the hands of Tyrone Munro. He'll make a nice hit up down to that 10. They're going to throw it out to the right side. It's now with Justin Mock. He'll make some nice meters there. He's brought down just short of that 50. They're going to come back left for Anthony Boom. He's absolutely manhandled there by the Wellington defence. As now Tim James will take one himself. He takes it into his own hands, the big fella. They're going to overturn it here. It's back in the favour of the Wellington Wolves, and they're going to have the ball. What a clean jersey this Wellington Wolves jersey, like their away jersey is, Billy. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, it's one of the cleanest jerseys in the SIU at the moment. But with the Pirates home one, it's competing with the Pirates home jersey, so it's very interesting.
Yeah, they're both very intricate jerseys. Both are big. We might have a poll during this game to see which one you guys like more. Now it's thrown out to Harrison Coward. He's got some room to run, the big fella. He'll make it just short of the 22. There's a fair bit of action early. They're going to go back right now for Anthony Lee. Anthony Lee brought down on that 22. Nia Nixon throws a pearler ball out to Palavia. He'll run back in a fair bit on like a northwest sort of formation. They're going to throw it out to Harrison Cowan, trying to get him to do something he did previously, but that run was awesome, but he can't repeat it twice as they're going to throw it to Palavia Pale, and he's brought down. There's really not much of it currently for this Wellington side. They had a couple power runs early on, and now they're kind of slowing it down, trying to make the little meters that count, and we'll see if that ends up working out for them later in this game, Billy.
Yeah, that one run brought them up there, but yeah, they're just running into traffic.
Yeah, they need to kind of spread it out, maybe use those backs, see how they could work. Is now Luke Driscoll will take one up himself, another forward hit up. Might want to try use the backs, but no, they're going to go to Dom Young. He's got some pace on him, the big fella. He'll make him in some good attacking territory here. They're going to throw it out for Bradley Parks now. He's brought down. There's awesome attack from both sides all across the board. Everyone's looking strong. Now they're going to Parlay. Parlay's brought down. Parlay. I'm trying to figure out how to say that, but it doesn't matter. They're going to go left now. Throwing it out to Bradley Parks. He'll be driven back just short, just past that 22, my apologies. They're going to come back right now for Luke Driscoll. He'll make some nice meters, getting himself on that 20-meter mark. Throwing it back on this left edge for Harrison Coward. He'll get a nice bump off. He's got a nice strength stat from what I believe. I think it's 82 or something. 75. I can't remember. It's high. It's showing now. It's now Trayvon Sakara make an awesome break. They're stuttering a bit there. He's making it to the 10. He's going to get himself and his team out of trouble. They're going to throw it for Jack Jimmy now. He's looking like he's a bit more strong and powerful this game. He's made some nice runs, and now they're going to overturn it again, the Wellington Wolves. They're going to get this ball back. They're going to want to attack and get a nice opportunity off of this now. Throwing it out for Luke Driscoll. He's brought down on the 10. Securing the ball well now, the Wellington Wolves. Throwing it out right now for Mobs. Mobs will get a nice fend off before being brought down just past that 10. They're coming back left now for Luke Driscoll. He found a gap, but he's a bit too slow to get through it quick enough. Now they're going to throw it out for Toby Gould. He'll pick himself through a gap, and he'll be brought down on that 22 now. They're attacking well now for the Wellington Wolves. They're going to throw it for Coward. He's actually a gun. He's been doing so much for this side early on in this game. Can't wait to see what else he can do. Throwing it for Driscoll now. Driscoll's brought down just past that 22. They're going to come back right now for Parks. Parks making a nice leg drive and some good meters there. It's now in the hands of Nio. Nio at scrum off will throw it off to Billy King. Billy King will be brought down. Nice run for him. They're going to come back right now for Anthony Lee. Lee now brought down on that just 10 metres away from the line. Looking kind of strong here. They're going to need something to go their way. Maybe a penalty. Maybe send it off for the 3 early. We know how much the sim loves the 3. Going to go over. Now they're kind of potting at these rucks and securing them. There's now Driscoll will push forward. They're going to secure this ruck once again. The Wellington Wolves. Really not giving Canberra a sniff. I think they're trying to put all their boys in the ruck. Get the ruck commitment as high as possible. They just don't want to lose the ball in this territory, do they, Billy?
No, they don't want to lose it. And with a couple new signings in there, they could actually easily lose a ball with the 0 upgrades they've had so far.
Yeah, only the plus 50. Obviously, it's a big addition to our game. As you guys can see, there's a lot of power early on in these games. I can't wait to see how else it goes. Now, Coward to take one up himself. He's brought down. They're going to throw it out for Parks. Interesting collection of the ball there, but he'll be driven back to that 22. Coming back right now for Lee. Lee's driven back. There's good defence now for the Canberra Cobras. They're looking pretty strong after this 10-minute mark. Now, Driscoll to hit it up. They're going to go back left for Lee. Oh, he's getting into Vane in the set. It was meant to go to Parks as it looks like, but it's not. They're going to throw it out for Parks now. He's absolutely manhandled. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Now they're going for Toby Gould. He's brought down to that 22. There's some nice meters gained in that run there. Really trying to hold on to this ball. I think they're just trying to make some nice little meters. And the defence now for Canberra, they're really switching on. I think they're giving it to them a fair bit more. Now they're going for Gould. Gould's really manhandled there by the Canberra Cobras. Canberra Cobras looking very strong now. As now they throw it to Dom Young. He's a pacemaker. He's an awesome little flank. He's been doing well for that side. Now Mobs to hit it up. He's brought down just short. They're going to throw it back out right now for Parks. Parks, really, I think they might want to try to use the forwards or stop using their pod structure. They've got a powerful pod structure, but using it and overworking it might not be the go. Now they're going for Gold.
You have to think. You've just got those wingers there who can enter the game and just bring some speed and get them into that red zone.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. You'd want to use that, though, wouldn't you, Ethan?
Yeah, definitely. You would want to use your wingers because they're just a crucial part of the game and could break it open at any time, and they're just desperate to get some ball.
Yeah, 100%. Look, we're still willing to know which back gets the most ball out of the whole back line. It'll be interesting and intricate to see as we test later into the season and see more of the game. Of what happens is Harrison Coward now with another run. His name's brought up a fair bit. You've been seeing how much of a powerhouse he's been. Shoulder bump off after shoulder bump off. We'll be looking at this man for a long time. He's such a powerhouse, isn't he, Billy? You just watch him. Oh, they've overturned the ball. But yeah, going back to Coward, look, every single one of his runs, they've been a good effect. He's brought his team up. And obviously that's what you want in a heart-led forward. Oh, they're losing it now. But yeah.
You definitely want that in a forward. He's just been so dominant using that big frame of his, and it's overpowering every forward in the SRU. That's why upgrading your strength is so important when you're a forward. But fitness is the go-to for every position. As you saw last week, no one could score because of how gassed they were getting.
Send it down. Luka Magic's through the line. I think he's been upgrading it too much off his points kick. I think that's kind of gotten up to him there. He's gotten 40 stats, 60 stats overall in his kicking, 40 on his points kick. So that might come back and haunt him when he's trying to sprint through the line like he just did then. There's now Luka Magic. They're going to throw it to him. I think they're going to try to do a 10 to the forward pack, but it didn't work out that time. I think he kind of got caught in the moment. He had to run it. Attacking off to that same side. Talking about the man earlier, Harrison Coward. He's unable to do any damage there. They're coming right now for Luka Magic. He'll get a nice little leg drive behind him. Throwing it out for Bradley Parks. Oh, if he had the legs, maybe, just maybe he could have gotten through. Now they're throwing it out for Luka Magic. He's getting absolutely manhandled. Come on, we don't want these games to be like last week. They were looking very strong and dominant early. But it's kind of looked like it's changing a little bit. They're going for Billy King now. I think it's safe to say that 12 might get the most ball out of the backs. Outside backs at least. Halves have gotten a fair bit of ball. But I'm not an analysis. I'm here to commentate the game. Now Bradley Parks, he'll be brought down just short of that 22. They're going to throw it out for Ruben Mobbs. He's got some nice meterage there. Stamina and the fitness caught up to him, but they've got some nice meters. They're in good pursuit, good area. Now Bradley Parks, he's caught the ball a bit too far back, and really you can't make meters when you do that sort of stuff. Now they're going for Anthony Lee. He's driven back now. They're going to try to pot over, secure that ball. They're going for Ruben Mobbs. He's been a powerhouse. Another one for that Wellington Wolves. Harrison Coward's one, but you see Ruben Mobbs, every single one of his runs has been a nice fend off. He's made some nice meters for his crew, and obviously that's exactly what you need. You know, you want those dominating forwards who can fend and go through the line, and Ruben Mobbs is one of them. As anyways, now Driscoll, they're going to throw it out right. Driscoll out of acting half, gets a ball to Parks. Parks obviously catching it a bit lackluster. Obviously a fair bit attacking-less, and obviously losing those meters. That's what they're doing now, Wellington. I think they're getting a bit tired and not running onto these balls. And now they're going for Coward. Oh, I love that, man. He's got some awesome meters, awesome legs on him. And he'll make it up to that 15, and they're going to lose those meters back. I think it is 10. I can't remember now. That's 10 meters away from the try line, that little T line. And the straight line is 5, as I believe.
I mean, you should know this, Cody. Aren't you the union expert?
Yeah, I think I am. Oh, they've overturned it here. It's back in the hands of the Canberra Cobras. They kind of needed that one there to relieve some pressure off their backs. Now they're going to Justin Mock. Mock's brought down just short of that 22. They're going to throw it back out right to Riley Murray. He's got some room to run. If he saw back on the inside, he could have gotten a nice pass away, but he tucks it under the arm and goes himself. That might cost him a little bit later in the game. Will Kale now go himself. They're going to throw it out left for Tyrone Munro. The little legs. Tyrone Munro's through the line. He'll be brought down to the 50 now. They're going to try and play it quickly. I think that's the strategy. They're going to go for Tim James. He'll make some nice meters off that run there. They're going to overturn it again. The rucking of this Wellington Wolves side is unheard of. Oh my God, they're getting over these balls and really, really causing some damage. You just watch what the Canberra Cobras have been able to do running meters wise, but you can't really do any of that if you're going to lose the ball every time you get to the 50 meter, Ethan.
Yeah, definitely. It may be good rucking. They're just not doing it when it matters, and unfortunately, they're paying for it, and they're just losing stamina. They're just trying too hard in the rucking and not spreading out to their wingers. They're just getting punished.
Yeah, 100% is now Parks to take one up himself. They're going to go back right. Nobody's with Gould. They're going to have to get that outside centre, Johan de Klerk, to get over it and secure that ball. As now Luke Driscoll will take one himself. He's brought down on the 50. They're going to come back left for Parley. Parley's not making any meters there, unfortunately, but now they're going to attack back on this right edge for Dom Young. Oh, excuse my hiccups. He's brought down on the 50. They're going to come back left now for Mobbs. Mobbs is brought down just past the 50 metre line. Holy guacamole. Hiccups are really popping off now. Bit too much water before the game's kind of costing me now. It's Harrison Carr to take one up himself. He'll make some alright meters, not as good as he's been doing previously. And that'll kind of cost him there, as now they're brought down on the 50 metre line, looking to come back on this left edge now for Parks. Parks brought down on that 50. They're really not making any meters. I think they're trying to do a lot more pods work, and it's not working out for them. But Anthony Lee will take my words straight out of my mouth. He'll make some okay meters for his side. Obviously a lot better than the previous runners have been doing. They're going to attack off that same edge again. It's awesome stuff. You want to work to one wing, then work the other way. Now they're throwing it out for Toby Gould. Toby Gould to get brought down. I think they're looking to go back left in that zigzag formation again. They're going to go down. In soccer, I think they call it tick-a-tacker or some stuff like that. Harrison Coward's through now. He's got a nice little bump off the shoulder, but he's going to get driven back by that second line of defence. Now they're going to come back left for Parks. Parks has got nothing to make of it. He can't break through the line. They're going to come right for Driscoll. Driscoll's driven back just past that 50 metre line. They're going to come left now for Anthony Lee. Lee will be brought down on the 50. They're going to go right once again for Parks. Parks really can't make anything of it. Coward, he's not really... I don't know, I feel like the effect that he had earlier in the game, Ethan, isn't really turning out and coming like it was previously.
Yeah, he's just running out of stamina. It's so easy to tell. He's just slowly getting gassed, and it's evident here as he's struggling to have that same impact and consistency as he had at the start of the game.
Yeah, 100% true. So they're going to lose the ball here. It's back in the hands of Tim James. Can Canberra make something of it without losing the ball again? They're going to throw it for Will Kay. Will Kay will be brought down. He's running back into the traffic. They're going to throw it out for Anthony Boom. Boom's now brought down on the 50. They're going for Trump. Trump now out to Jimmy. Jack Jimmy! Oh, if he had the pace on him, the big fella, he could have been out in space. That could have been dangerous. They're going to throw it back for Kay. I think Kay was getting ready for a kick, but saw something else and decided to run. They're going to go to Tyrone Munro now. Really a bit all over the shop. The Canberra Cobras coming back right now for... Oh, I don't know what's happened there. I think DT's got a kick and I don't know, it's been caught by someone else, but now Dan Leeds will get a nice kick away downfield. It'll be in the hands of Riley Flynn. He'll get a nice step off, but he's brought down just short of that 10. Jeez, my throat's feeling very dry. And oh, the Wellington Wolves have run into touch. Here we go. There's an opportunity opened up now, I think, for the Canberra Cobras. Looking pretty strong. You have a look here. They're going to throw it in. When they've had the ball, they've been very lethal with it. Oh, they've lost the line out. I think that's the first time we've seen it ever in SAU history. It'll happen. I don't know what's happening to me. They'll lose it once again. It'll be in the hands of TBK, Trayvon Takaru. They're going to come back right now for Tim James. He'll be brought down just short of that 22. They're going to lose the ball. There's a bit of action going on here.
That's unlucky there. Just losing that line out there. Just not good enough from the hooker.
Is he going to get
from the hooker? Here he goes. Here's McKinnon.
Nice. Oh, hang on. Now they're going to Sione Tonga Tuivasa. He'll make some nice meters. Throwing it back out left now for Tyrone Munro, the little fella. He'll get driven back in his tackle. Going for Dan Leeds now to Anthony Boom. Boom's driven back. Awesome defense by the Wellington Wolves. So now they're going to pod back on that left edge. Attacking that same edge. Tim James not making much of it. Now they're going for Justin Mock. Justin Mock gets absolutely manhandled in that run. They're going to go back left now for Jack Jimmy. Jack Jimmy's driven back in a two-man tackle. Really not. They're kind of losing that run. They need one of those flankers or number 8 to run it. They're powerhouses. Tim James now will take one himself. They're going right on. Oh, it's going to be in the hands of Tyrone Munro. He'll be driven back and brought down on the 22 now. Now they're looking to go left once again for Anthony Boom. Boom's brought down on the 22.
Yeah, but you just also have to think how poor the Wellington Wolves really have been playing. And you just have to think the Canberra Cobras and that poor line out there. It's just been mistake after mistake for the Wolves, and Cobras not being able to capitalise. It's just been really flat from both sides.
Yeah, 100%. Both teams losing the ball a fair bit. As now they're going to go for Kay. Kay will be brought down there. Throwing it out right now for Sione Tonga Tuivasa. He's got some nice meters. Once again, he'll be brought down on the 22. They're looking to attack back on that right edge now for Munro. Munro's got some space. Tyrone Munro. He's the first try scorer in the SIU history. Tyrone Munro, take him out.
What a try. Yes, he just realised he's got space. Takes that space. Too easy for the little fella there. Let's watch this replay.
Throwing it out.
Tyrone Munro. He gets through. No one there.
And he'll score the try.
To immortalise himself in SRU history. Tyrone Munro, take a bow.
Yeah, well, I don't think anyone had him in their bets for the first time try scorer. Now, Will Kay try and slot it from straight in front. He does very easily. And that's 7-0. The score stands. Canberra Cobras lead the Wellington Wolves. Billy, I haven't called you in a little bit. Give us a summary of how this game's been going, possessions-wise and all across the board.
Well, the Wolves started out strong, and they just kept turning it over. And with that line out, they won it and then just lost it instantly. And that just, yeah, they just lost momentum then. So it's been Cobras' game since then.
You just have to think. It's just mistake after mistake for this Wellington Wolves side, and you don't know what they're thinking here, or what Captain Billy King's going to be saying at half time. It's just not a good enough effort.
Yeah, it'd be lovely to see what can commence, what can happen. Because now they're going to go back to the little try scorer. He can't do any magic that he's previously done. Now they're going to go for Dan Leeds. He'll get a nice kick away downfield. It'll be caught and fielded well by Riley Flynn. He'll get a nice step off TBK, but he'll be brought down on the 50. Oh, they're going to intercept it there. Tim James, I don't know what the hooker was doing or seeing in his eyes. Oh, what is this? I don't think ref saw the offside player come back. But Justin Mock will be brought down on the 50 now. They're going to go back.
Specsavers, mate.
K's brought down just past the 50. They're going to go for Mock now. Mock's driven back by Billy King, the man back on the inside. They're going to throw it out for... Oh, Justin Ray, I believe his name is. He'll make some nice moves. Is it James Ray? Justin Ray? Sorry, I can't remember. Will K will make a nice run. Justin Ray, Will K. Ryan's pretty cool. I'm gonna try find that name for you. But as I do, I think Casey K. Awesome stuff there to get through the gap. He saw what he needed to. And obviously across the board, that's a really awesome achieve. Like just seeing that gap. It's just awesome stuff. He'll get his team in good field position and they could be attacking and trying to get another try. I will tell you the name of Justin Ray or James Ray. I can't really 100% remember at halftime.
What should not be either of the names, mate?
Yeah, I probably won't be. As anyways, they're going to play it. They're going to come back right for Sione Tongatui-Vasa. He's brought down in the middle of that 22 and 10 sector of the field. They're going to go for Tim James now. He can't do any Tyrone Munro brilliance. Now they're going to go to Tyrone Munro. He's tackled by Billy King. They're going to throw it back now right for Sione Tongatui-Vasa. Tongatui-Vasa's got some nice legs on him. He'll make it just short of the 22. They're looking very strong once again here, the Canberra Cobras. They'll be brought down just short of the 22. They're going to throw it out left now for Tyrone Munro. He'll get a nice leg drive off two players. But they'll overturn the ball now. It's in the hands of Tim Nigel. I would just kick it out if I was the Wellington Wolves. I wouldn't want to concede any more points. But I think they're looking to play it a bit more. Palavia will make a nice run there. Now Nia Nixon. He'll throw it. Oh, I don't know what's happened. They've lost the ball. It's back in the hands of Harrison Coward. They're going to throw it a bit around. I think Nia Nixon wants some meters off a box kick. It'll be in the hands of Kobe Kelly. He'll throw it into touch. And we'll see you at the next half. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with the second half of SIU footy. Billy King, please inform us where we just left off.
Yeah, hey, Cuddy again.
Hello.
Well, I don't even know where I'm at now. But the Cobras have scored the try of the first try of the SIU Season 4. And it's just been in there. Wait, there's a run by...
Tom Young! Sorry, keep going.
The momentum was in the Cobras' hands. And the Wolves just looked tired out there in the end of the first half. And the Wolves will be wanting to have a comeback here and hopefully save this game before the Cobras score any more points.
Yeah, 100% there. It's confirming the name of the Justin Ray, James Ray man. I have come to a conclusion that it is James Ray. I'm completely sorry for calling you Justin Ray originally. But I'm happy we got to the bottom of it, and I promise you this will never happen again.
Sure, buddy.
They're going to go right now for Harrison Coward. He'll be driven back onto that 10-metre line. They're going to play it off to this left side of Bradley Parks. Parks is brought down once again on the 10. A quick rumour that I might do is we might push the upgrades a little bit earlier just so then we can get the games finished and underway for you guys a lot easier. Yeah, I just think it'll be awesome. I think because now we're currently filming this game on a Friday. Oh no, it's on a Saturday and the game will be published on Monday. So we've kind of had to rush these upgrades. I know it sounds like a lot of time, but in the hands of us, we kind of don't have that much time as you guys may think. So just don't be surprised or alerted if upgrades are pushed a little bit forward. Thank you. So now they're going to come left now for the Canberra Cobras. Throwing it out to Tim James. He'll do something with a nice bump off from the right shoulder. Now they're going to throw it out to the left side.
Here it comes again.
Oh man! He'll get some nice meters, but he's brought down by Luca Magic. He can't do a brilliance twice. Now Anthony Boone will take it himself. They're going to come back right now for James Ray. He'll step one, but he's brought down now. I think they're going to attack back on this left edge. They do. They're going to go for Tyrone Munro. Oh, he saw the gap, but he'll get brought down by two Wellington defenders. They're going to come back right now for Timothy James. I'm so used to rugby challenge days. But obviously we're not there now. Justin Mock will take one himself. He's brought down just past that 22-metre line. Now they're going to go to Jack Jimmy. He's brought down to the 22, losing a couple metres there. The Canberra Cobras. They're going to go to Bon Sakaru now. He'll be tackled there by... I think that's the new recruit. I can't fully remember his name. Billy, can you tell me the guy with the... Oh, it's Johan de Klerk. That's right. He's made a beautiful tackle on debut. He's a bit quiet. Hopefully we see him later in the season or even later in this game. Now Driscoll, be brought down on the 22. They'll get the ball back now, the Wellington Wolves. I reckon kick it, get some territory, and then try win the ball back. That's what they're looking to do. Nia Nixon will throw it. It'll land in the hands of DT. DT will do like a 360, but he's brought down by Billy King on the 50-metre line now. They're going to throw it right to Tim James. He'll be brought down just past that 50-metre line now. Looking to come right for Anthony Boone. He'll be driven back by Bradley Parks onto that 50-metre line now. There's still a bit of pressure going on now. They're going to throw it for Justin Mock. He'll get some nice meters there, but he's brought down after a good run on that 10-metre line. They're going to throw it out right now for Tim James. He'll take one himself. But he's brought down just short of that 10-metre line. Now they're going to come back left for the try scorer, Tyrone Munro. He'll be brought down just past the 50. Now going to Siono Tonga Tuivasa, who was a bit glazed in game one. It'd be awesome to see.
It's been a lot more quiet in game two, though.
Sorry?
It's been a lot more quiet in game two.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, he has. I thought you meant like the score and stuff. I was going to say. Anyways, they're coming left now for James Ray. He'll be driven back there. Sat down by his teammates. Now they're going to KCK. He's got some nice speed on him. 91 speed to be exact. I think stamina kind of caught up to him. As now DT will take one himself. He's brought down just short of that 50-metre line. They're going to attack back on this right edge for Tyrone Munro. He was looking to go for the gap again, and he doesn't have the speed on him, the big fella. Going back right now for Will Kay. Will Kay will take one himself. I really think if he had a passing...
Here comes Donald Trump.
That he could be doing a lot more there. I think maybe passing for a half might be crucial. I might try some sims later in the week and see if passing or kicking for a half actually helps, because it looks like they keep going deep in the pocket, but then they end up running it. Might be because they don't believe in themselves, obviously based on that passing stat. We'll just have to wait and see. So they're going to overturn the ball now for the Wellington Wolves. They're going to throw it out for Harrison Coward. The kick has paid off. They're inside defenseless in their 22, and now they got some free pasture out on the halfway line of the field. So now they're going to throw it out for Luca Magic. See another opportunity there that I'm trying to talk about. Now taking himself. They're going to throw it out for Anthony Lee now. He'll get a nice leg drive going. They're going to overturn it again. It's back in the hands of the Cobras. KCK! He'll break a tackle and he'll be brought down after a good run once again. Oh, I think they're running back. Oh, there's a knock on, no advantage. There's a scrum now. I think it's the Wellington scrum. We'll just see how this pans out. What a majestic beard for Tyrone Munro.
Look how small he is compared to all the forwards.
Yeah, I know, I love it.
Not even connecting with the hooker.
That's Rugby Union at its finest. You're going to throw it in here. Nice leg drive. They're going to hold it in the back of the scrum, trying to gain some extra meters. They're going to try play at it now. Dan Leeds thinks he sees something, but goes himself and he's brought down. Now they're looking to come left now for Siono Tonga Tuivasa. He's brought down after a good tackle by Luca Magic. Now they're going for Tim James. He'll get driven back once again now. They're going to be brought down in between that 22 and 10 sector once again. Losing the meters now. The Wellington Wolves looking pretty strong. Still anybody's game. Throwing it out for Tim James now. He'll be driving forward. Coming left now for Anthony Boom. He'll run straight back into the traffic. It's made them a little bit of meters, which are crucial in this game. As we know, every little meter counts. Showed by that little man there. The little legs were pumping, and he'll score the first try in SRU history. Coming back left now, Jack Jimmy. He's brought down on the 10-meter line. Going right now for Justin Mock. Mock. He'll make some alright meters, but he's brought down there. Now they're going to Sione Tonga Tuivasa. Maybe try kick it. Pin them in their area, don't you think, Ethan? Try keep them in that area, and then if you can win the ball back there, which they've been looking very clean and very well at doing, obviously you'll have a full attacking set inside the opposing team's 22.
Yeah, but I don't think that's part of McKinnon's game plan. I just think his plan is just to hold on to the ball, drag it out to the final siren. They're just really looking to get the basics and start connecting as a team, growing that chemistry that's needed to go the long way.
Yeah, 100%. You've been looking how strong the Canberra Cobras have been this season. They wiped out the Waikato Wasps, and now they're looking very strong against the Wellington Wolves. I can't wait to see what's going to happen later in this season. As they're going to throw it out left now for Anthony Boom. He'll be brought down on the 10. Coming right for James Ray. He'll try to step and do a 360, but he's brought down there by the Wellington defence. They're going to throw it deep for DT. DT will step one in Bradley Parks, but he's brought down by the cover defence in the Wellington Wolves. As now they're going to look to come back on this right edge now for Will Kay. Kay's brought down just short of that 10. I think they're going to look to come back on this right edge. They do. Going at James. Timothy James is brought down. Throwing it out right now for Justin Ray. He looked like he could have been strong and a bit menacing there, but he'll be brought down just short. They're going to throw it out to Tyrone Munro. If he busts through that tackle, that could have been menacing. Obviously doing stuff like that earlier in the game already. Now they're throwing it for McKinnon. He'll be brought down just short of that 10-meter line. He's been a bit quiet this game. I think he's kind of put his hand down since last game. Not wanting to take as many of the hit-ups, which is fair enough. Now they're throwing it out to Boom. Boom's brought down just short, just past that 50-meter line. Now they're going for Mock. Justin Mock. Oh, they're going to get over it, and they're going to win this ball back now, the Wellington Wolves. Coming left now for Toby Gould. Going back on this right edge now for Billy King. Looking strong. Both sides you can see here trying to attack, trying to get their teams going up and running. You know, Wellington Wolves really need to strike back if they want any chance in this game, don't they, Billy?
Yeah, Cody. They haven't been looking that strong since the first couple minutes of the game. And they're just going to want to come back and just hopefully find some energy and get back into this game.
Yeah, 100%. Every team would want that if you really do think so. Look, you just want to get back in the game. You never want to call yourself out of the game just yet. You can tell the boys of the determination and the discipline to keep going. They believe in themselves. Sorry, my hiccups have started to come back, unfortunately. I'm trying to fix that now. Tim James will now take it up. He'll be brought down on the 10-meter line. Now, Jack Jimmy will be brought up. They're going to come left now for Tyrone Munro. The try scorer, he'll bump off one. He'll make some more right meters before being brought down. Oh, they're going to overturn it here. Harrison Coward breaking another tackle. He'll be brought down after a menacing run, winning the ball back for his side. Here we go. This might be the opportunity the Wellington Wolves needed, Ethan.
Yeah, definitely, but it's only time can tell here, and there's definitely that possibility that overturn can happen.
Yeah, 100%. It's now they're going to throw it out for Toby Gould. Gould to be driving forward. Still 20 minutes left in this game. Anything's possible. Coming left now for Harrison Coward. He'll get a nice bump off Sione Tonga Tuivasa. Coming right now for Parks. Parks is driven back there. Looking to come left now for Luke Driscoll. He'll drive forward. Oh, they're going to overturn it here. That might be that opportunity gone begging. So now TBK will take one off himself. He'll be brought down on that 10. Coming back left now for Tim James. Once again being brought down. I think the Wellington Wolves will want to drive him back here. Catch them a bit lackluster. But it's not looking to be what's happening. Now throwing it left for Will Kay. Kay's driven back now off that 10. Throwing it back on this right edge now for McKinnon. He can't get a fend off. He'll be driven back past that 10. Throwing it out to DT now. DT will get a nice step off. But he'll be brought down now after an alright run. Now they're going to throw it out for Kay. Kay's got some nice meters on him. Got some nice legs on him. Here we go, Canberra. You might have another opportunity. Maybe score some more points and take Wellington's bonus point away from them. Now throwing it back out left for Riley Murray. He'll get a nice fend off now. He's brought down just short of the 10. They're looking very promising here. Now they're going to go left for Tim James. Tim James is brought down on the 10. Throwing it right now for Justin Mock. Mock's brought down on the 10-metre line once again. Both teams looking extremely strong. Now Boom, Anthony Boom. He'll be driven back into 5 metres past that 50-metre line. Losing those meters now, the Canberra Cobras are going to need another one of those menacing runs they had earlier in the game. Driving them back now to the 50-metre line. They're going to throw it back out left now for Sione Tongatui-Vasa. He'll push forward, and they're going to lose the ball now. It's back in the hands of the Wellington Wolves. Luke Driscoll now take it up. They're going to lose it again. Now Anthony Boone will take it himself. Hopefully they can get a nice little run here. The Canberra Cobras. Game's a lot more interesting than the last one. I'm very stoked to say. As anyways, now Anthony Boone will take it up. He's brought down just short of the 10. They're going to go to Will Kay now. Will Kay's driven back. Throwing it out to Tim James. He can't bump off anybody. He'll be brought down just short of the 10. They're going to throw it back out to that right side again to Lockie McKinnon. He'll get a nice fend off, but can't bust the second tackle of Anthony Lee. Now they're looking to go left now for Justin Mock. He'll be brought down on the 22. Throwing it once again back out for Tim James. They'll be driven forward to the 10-metre line. They're going for Harrison Coward now. He'll make it past the 10. Bradley Parks. He's taken down on the 10. They're going right now. Hitting it to Toby Gould. Might want to attack that same edge. They do. They're throwing it to Luke Driscoll. I don't think he was meant to get the ball. He was really shocked when he got it. He lost those meters that the team had just gained. They're going to wait down the clock a little bit. No, Nixon. Ref calls use it. Going to throw it back for Luka Magic. Luka Magic takes it himself. They're losing the meters now. The Canberra Cobras. They're looking very unorganised.
Yeah, you don't understand. Well, yeah, but the whole point is, hey, Billy King's through here, but you don't understand the point of, like, winding down the clock, you're down. Wouldn't you want to use the ball?
Yeah, 100%. I'm wondering the same thing. Maybe they've got some hope. Maybe they think they can score. And they want to kind of wait down the clock. So when they do score, there's only a minute left. And they can try, go to that extra time and get those extra... go to extra time and, yeah, just win the game from there, I presume.
Yeah, but that's still too much to risk if you think about it.
But maybe they've been preserving their energy to this time of the game, Ethan.
Yeah, but why would you try and preserve your energy when competition points are on the line?
Oh, Anthony Lee's now straight through the line. And we brought down on the 10. Here we go, Wellington Wolves. I've said it once. I've said it twice. I'll say it again. They're looking strong now in this set. Maybe if they can get into that 22, crack that 22, maybe they can have an opportunity to tie this game up. Obviously, Luka Magic being the best kicker in the game. They're going to throw it out for Toby Gould to be brought down on the 10. Now they're going to throw it out right for Luke Driscoll. He'll drive forward to the 10-metre line. They'll get over the ball now. Nia Nixon will throw it out for Harrison Coward. He'll get driven back to the 10. Nia Nixon will now throw it back left in that zigzag formation. The pods aren't really set up now in a structure. They're going to go to Luke Driscoll now. He'll be brought down on the 10. Hitting Anthony Lee on the other edge of that ruck. They really want to start attacking the same side. Work themselves to one edge, then work themselves to the other. But as Harrison Coward looks, I think maybe running through the middle might be working. They're going to lose the ball now. It's back in the hands of Jack Jimmy. Going it out left now for Justin Mock. He'll be brought down on the 10. They're looking to come back left. They're heading that same side, Anthony Boom. I think they're going back right now. Yep, hitting Will Kay. I don't know why he had a pod behind him. He's back, not a forward. But anyways, now they're going to James Ray. He'll get a step off, but the cover defense, Dom Young's there. He'll make the tackle. They're throwing it out for Riley Murray now. They're trying to, I think, use it a bit more. They're going to overturn the ball now. It's back in the hands of Ruben Mobbs. He'll be brought down there. 8 minutes left on the game clock. They're giving it to Billy King. Hey, unfortunately, the captain can't really lead by example in that set of rugby. In that run. Coming right now for Magic. Magic will throw it out to Ryan O'Driscoll. I think it is passing what is needed to throw that out. Maybe halves need to start investing in passing. I know my halves will be next week. Anyways, now they're going to throw it for Luca Magic. He'll be brought down on the 50-metre line. They're looking to come back left for Harrison Coward. He'll get a nice bump off that right shoulder.
Take him back.
Coming right as it looks for Bradley Parks. He's brought down just past the 50. They're going to throw it out left now for Anthony Lee. He'll get a nice lead drive behind him, but he's brought down in between the 10 and the 50. Now they're looking to come back right for Luke Driscoll. He's driven back there. Nia Nixon. Oh, offside penalty given away to the... I think it's the Cobras. It's against Luca Magic. I don't know what he's done there. I think he was in front and then received the ball. It's very different to a forward pass. Now the Canberra Cobras have got an opportunity to attack. Tyrone Munro, the try scorer, to throw it in. They're going to win it this time. The Canberra Cobras is now they're going to pot over this ruck. It's on the 10. They're going to throw it out for Justin Mock. Mock will be brought down on the 10. They're getting over it here. They're going to throw it out right for Tim James. He'll be brought down on the 10 again. Hitting back on that left edge now for Anthony Boom. He's brought down on the 10. They're going to try to work the ball. I think they're just trying to waste the clock a bit here. Jack Jimmy, they're going to overturn it. It's back in the hands of Luca Magic. The Wellington Wolves have got 4 minutes to do something with it. What can they do? Billy, I want your thoughts. What can the Wellington Wolves do? Do you have any faith in them?
Look, I don't know who's going to win this. Like, I don't think the Wolves are going to win, obviously. But, like, I don't think they're going to win from now. But, like, if they do win, like, get a chance to have a turnover, then it would be very lucky for them, I say. Because in in their own side, they're going to need someone to break through and just take the whole field.
Yeah, 100% is now Anthony Booms doing that thing, but not for the right team you're talking about. Ethan just got Billy to talk about who he thinks can win if the Wellington Wolves still have a chance. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I just think the Cobras are just showing too much passion here, and I think the Wolves are going to get carried away, and there might be a penalty goal to settle this.
Maybe there's a penalty given away. We'll just have to wait and see. Anthony Burns now brought down on the 22.
Well, we're just going to go into how many people did tip Cobras 7-14, and it is 4 people who tipped the Canberra Cobras to win this game 7-14. As it stands, these 4 people will be getting their 50 coins. It will be Mason King, Lachlan McKinnon, Anthony Boom, and Ethan Castro, myself.
Good on them. Nice little bet. Can you go through Oggy Slipper maybe? Give those winners a little shout.
Yeah, we'll go through Oggy Slipper now, and we've got Ethan Castro putting 10 on the Cobras, Lockie McKinnon putting 10 on the Cobras, and that's it. Not a lot of other people did that Oggy bet slipper, and
Yes, now we're looking in the fans, mainly dominated by the Canberra Cobras. They'll walk out of here victorious against the Wellington Wolves. Strong game, strong 2 sides, both looking very strong. Awesome stuff for both sides, both looking very strong all throughout the game, both giving it their all. But there can only be one winner at the end, and it's Failed in the hands of the Canberra Cobras. First try scorers ever. Tyron Munro and converted by Will K. Ethan, please go through stats and make it a bit quicker than last time. I got a couple complaints.
Yeah, we've got 49% territory to the Cobras, while Wellington Wolves dominated in that territory, had more of the ball and made a bit less meters than the Cobras, and 11 line breaks to 6. Cobras more clinical with the ball, making 215 tackles compared to the Wolves 188, missing 17, while the Wolves did miss a whole chunk more, only making a lot less, and Wolves conceding a penalty, having 2 less handling errors, and 1 line-out win apiece, and 1 scrum win for the Cobras, and the Wolves won a lot more rucks, but they just weren't clinical enough in that offensive end. And have a good night, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in to SRU TV, as always.
Cody Ogg signing off.